Hello, my name is Shukhrat Ishankulov. I'm working as a chef maybe more than 20 years now. So I will start my career in London, then many years in Dubai, and finally I came to Uzbekistan and I opened my own restaurants. So I got two restaurants, one in Bukhara and one in Tashkent. Let's talk about the cuisine, what we choose. Bukhara, one of the oldest cities of Uzbekistan, so we have many tourists. That's why we open a Mediterranean restaurant, which is serve Arabic, Lebanese, Greek dishes. For Tashkent, which is we opened a year ago, we choose more Latin style cuisine. Why we choose Mediterranean cuisine? Because in Uzbekistan, if you know, traditionally there is many great chefs who cook our own national dishes. But I want to create something different, which is people feel at home when they come to Uzbekistan. They will try their own dishes. So I create dishes based on Uzbek products. When we opened restaurant Fillet, our idea was create world dishes, but with Uzbek products. For example, in London or in Paris, they bring any products from world. French restaurant, which is want to serve Japanese wagyu, so he will gonna order the beef from Japan and he will serve in France. But in Uzbekistan, it's quite difficult. Firstly, and secondly, it's very costly, very expensive. The reason why we use because of firstly the price. The second one, we want to show the Uzbek products also great to create the new dishes. We locally source meat and we do aging in-house also. So I use the meat, fish products, local farms, they produce beautiful trout fishes, for example, and the herbs itself. Now we have growing asparagus, we have growing sweet potatoes in Uzbekistan. So we try to use these new products to create new dishes for local people and for tourists. And also, if you know, or either our website or either in our Instagram page, we mention that Uzbeks not only cook plov. We can create many different dishes. We can create many different world-class dishes. It was difficult to choose this type of restaurant in the beginning because our people they love more fatty and more juicy, more big portion dishes. In a world at the moment, more healthy style going in a trend. Like for example, eating dishes based on calories, calories. So we start to create this one in Uzbekistan. If you calculate as a one foreign tourist who is coming to Uzbekistan, for example, you come for 3 or 4 days. You've been whole your life, you've been eating something different. Once you come to Uzbekistan, you can eat one day or maybe maximum 2 days of local food because our food is more, let's say, more heavy for normal tourists. Then you're gonna start to search something different option, like more healthy, more light dishes. So that's why I think we start to get more tourists than local people. There is many people who've been living abroad, same like me, who've been returned to their homeland. So we have not only tourists, and we have local people who've been living abroad. They was with us since we opened. I think mostly it's because of dishes and food what we provide. We've been nominated for Michelin Choice Drinks last 4 years, since 2020 and 21 until now. The main reason I think because of quality. So we bring quality and we bring service, like service which you get in France, which you get for example, in UK. So we bring similar service and similar food to Bukhara. Beside the plov, which is very famous in Uzbekistan, we have many dishes, local dishes. For example, mante, shashlik, tandoor. That is a really good dishes in Uzbek culture. I recommend to each tourist who is coming to Uzbekistan to test these dishes too, because it's especially tandoor. I love tandoor. If it's not too fatty, It's very juicy and very good, for family sharing dish. If you meet lower, of course. Beside that, we have, for example, in Uzbekistan, last time when I try fish, for example, trout fish, which is in a local they call farel. It's really amazing. Just presentation of the dishes in our country little bit behind than world standards. If you change the presentation, it will be amazing and great dish. In Tashkent Fillet restaurant, we got beef and wine masterclasses, which is we pair each different type of beef with different type of wine. So our beef local and our wine also local from local producers. And I've been work a long time ago in London where we used to make similar master classes, but with French wines and British steaks. But in Uzbekistan, I bring similar tradition, which is we do all with local products. I'll invite you if you want to try. It's amazing. For example, we have three different type of steak. It's tenderloin, ribeye, and sirloin. And each different type of steaks will pair with different type of Uzbek wines. Some of the wines, if you know, is sweet. Some of them more citrusy. Some of them different flavors. So we combine one type of steak with one type of wine. In the end, you're gonna have absolutely different taste in your mouth. When some of my friends, of course, they come to Uzbekistan, we meet in a Tashkent, but for sure I bring them to Samarkand and Bukhara. The Bukhara, it's my city where I born and grow, and Samarkand also one of the oldest cities in the world, and is absolutely beautiful, especially the monuments, the old tradition they keep. I have many friends from Lebanon, from UK, from France came to Uzbekistan, and mostly, to be honest, I bring them to always to Samarkand and Bukhara. And in Bukhara, we bring to, Minaret Kalant and the other places. In Soviet Union era, we used to have word, I will tell in Russian. Если солдат не хочет стать генералом, тогда это не солдат. We got similar also. Like all the chefs, I believe many of them, they want to get a Michelin star, of course. Before even I opened this restaurant in Tashkent, I went to France just to take lunch and dinner in Michelin restaurants. But to get a reservation, it took me maybe like 1 or 2 weeks just to reserve the table in the restaurant. So imagine if we're gonna get Michelin star restaurants to Uzbekistan, people will be coming to visit restaurants. Uzbekistan is not only for place to come and watch old monumental things. There is many places, not only just visit for old and historical places, but we have the new trends, for example, restaurants, fashion shows, and other things growing as a business. So we'll be happy to see anyone, to visit our country.